Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the RMIT Sports Center right here in Bandura with me, Ben Ibrahim, and analyst Jimmy Worth. Very, very shortly, the RMIT Redbacks team will be taking on the Bellarine Storm in what is going to be a classic BigV championship game. And my favorite saying is every player, every person is worth the weight of gold. And right next to me is that man who is worth a ton of gold, Jimmy Worth, playing analyst tonight, usually the play-by-play commentator, but tonight he is Mr. Analyst. He is better than Shaq. He's better than Reggie Miller. Jimmy, what can you tell us about these two teams?
Oh, what an intro, Ben. Pleasure to be here, mate. You've stolen my spot. You've come in and you're like, nah, see you later, Jimmy. Not going to have any of that. I don't blame you, mate. But, you're in a way better position than I am. But, yeah, look, massive game tonight. RMIT, 2-game losing streak. Obviously, they had a 18-game home record, and they were undefeated at the Web for a very long time. And 2 defeats in a row. Not warning signs just yet for them, but definitely want to try and get a bounce back. They've got McKinnon tomorrow, and if we're talking about McKinnon stomped Bellarine 104-69 last week. So Bellarine getting a humbling there at home, but they've come up the highway, up the Geelong Highway, and they're hopefully trying to get a better result than that. And RMIT looking to go one better and get lead into McKinnon.
Well, here's another interesting stat. Bellarine only had 9 assists last week against McKinnon. Don't forget, everyone, McKinnon are the champions of 23, the runner-up of 24. They could have been champions of 24, but they lost that 13-point lead. But they have had Bellarine have struggled this season. They've only won 2 games, lost 6, whereas RMIT have won 5 and lost 3. So we are about to start this game very, very soon. The starting 5 for the RMIT teams: Charles Gergi all the way from Le Francais in France, Louis Agon, the big man, and then number 52, you got Mr. Zach Coleman Bock, and also at point guard, you got Darnell Hoskins Jr., and number 5, vice captain Matt Spencer. For the Bellarine team, they've got Ben Robertson. And they're big, and the ball comes to the commentator's box. G'day, guys. How you going?
First touch for me, disposal number 1.
The analyst touches the ball already. And as I was saying earlier, everyone, Liam McInerney. He's got a bit of a bit of a tongue twister. Off they go to the races. Robertson. Turnover already, and here come RMIT. They've got a point to prove. Here they come with their top point guard, the man they call DJ. He can play a lot of music. Big man with the package. Lost the package. Bit clumsy by both teams. Bounce pass. Flies to the cup and gets the opening basket. The man they call Double M, Malik McKinney, gets things underway. Lays it up and in.
McKinney really just trying to capitalize there. Lou Agon, bit physical. Oh, my God.
And he fires the basket up and in. And OMG is the acronym right there, Jimmy. Just straight away responsive, potential 4-point play coming up.
I got to remember that you're the play-by-play here, Ben. I got way too excited there. DJ just doing what he does best and sinking a 4-point play. If you're going to watch out for one player from RMIT to make an impact tonight, he's averaging 20 a game. He's, I think, 3 in the leading point scorers for the state champ, so watch out for him.
Varley tries to do a cross. Releases for the 3. Couldn't get that to go down. Good rebound there by Spence, the man they call Matt Spencer, the man who's an osteotherapist. Shoots for another 3. Bang! Hot shooter. Now the heater is on tonight because it's cold in this stadium.
It is freezing, but DJ just firing on all cylinders. Don't get this man hot too early because he just won't stop shooting.
Coach Vince staying calm and collected. The big man out off the fake. Goes for the midi. The midi is good by Double M. He's got all the points thus far for the Bellarine Storm team. They're trying to take this game by storm. No pun intended. Here comes DJ, makes some music. The big man, dish from underneath, yes! Very, very calm and collected move by Mr. Zach Coleman Bock.
That's really good there from Coleman Bock. He's using his physicality. I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge for Agon to match the physicality of the big man, so he'll be looking to do that tonight for him.
Bellarine with a point to prove from the reverse. Gets no. That looked like a bit of a goaltend in real time, but referee said continuation. They look a bit disjolted here. Screen. Kick. And another turnover for the Bellarine team. Looks like they're creating their own internal storm.
They're just panicking a little bit, I think. They're not really settling. RMIT's got this problem early on if they don't settle, they get points given to them. And Bellarine doing the exact same here. RMIT trying to dictate play the game on their own terms. They're doing well.
DJ shoots for another. Couldn't get that to go down. They got to be better on rebounding, RMIT. That's where Coach Vince is not happy with their effort in terms of rebounding. Shoots for the two. Too strong and off. Advances up the court. Tries to penetrate, and one! He gets the bucket and the bang. Great stuff there. Matt Spencer, the former Kilo Thunder, thunders down the lane to score the basket and get the extra.
Coach Vince calling a timeout there. It's all about momentum here for RMIT. If we just lay a little bit of lore on here for Matt Spencer, was playing in Keilor, was playing quite comfortable NBL 1, but he knew that there was a job to finish. He studied here. He played uni ball at RMIT. He wanted to come win a championship for this club. Lost the game in Shepparton. Came back the year after. Won the chip with them. Won the chip with this team that's barely changed. They've got a couple new imports. They're really trying to capitalise here. They've done so well. You are 100% right, though, Ben, with that rebounding. In last week's loss against Wyndham, there was just no one going to the cup. There was no one wanting the ball. And that's really where they lost it. Apart from letting the other team shoot and get hot from three, they really struggled from rebounding. And I think this week the sole focus at training was to try get more boards, try to attack the basket, because in turn that's what wins games.
Well, there you go, everyone. Our analyst, Jimmy, really digging deep, because Jimmy has got, he's not just any analyst. I'm not trying to pump up his own tires right here, but he really gets involved in the training with the coaches, the assistants, the analysts. He's got a basketball mind, so he really knows what's going on. He'll tell us a lot, but not too much, because he's trying to protect the PNC of this, which is the privacy and confidentiality. Now, number 5, Matt Spencer, to the line. And can he put this away? Because RMIT, with a very hot start, they do not want to have 3 consecutive losses. Converts the three-point play, and RMIT fills it up on the scoreboard. Once again, Bellarine, the boys from Geelong, they've got to bring out the cat in them and really bring the claws out. But they need the Storm. Attacks. And looks like an offensive foul there, Jimmy.
Offensive foul. Zach Coleman-Bock trying to bring a bit of physicality there for the team. Kerry Richardson's going to be his key matchup, and I think Lou Agon, being the size that he is, sometimes you do get a bit fearful of your size and the way that you can fall down. So Coleman-Bock trying to lead the way for him. He's got 2 big men to guard him, so all eyes on him.
Heavy pass by Darnell. Upstairs! Boom time! Louis Agon, the man from South Sudan, gets this crowd going.
He's a gift that keeps on giving, isn't he?
Oh, mate, that's just a mild way to put it. McKinney, handoff, fires a 3. Good. Oh, knocks it down, Mr. Varley. Take that, and that is a statement. Do not get complacent in this game. He's telling the RMIT Redbacks, you may be at home, but we're going to make it uncomfortable.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's a great, strong move to the cup. Good job right there by Coleman-Bock. He's got basketball in his jeans. That's right. Backdoor cut by McKinney. Trying to penetrate, trying to go to the lane. Wide open for the 3. Didn't go down. Good transition play here by RMIT. The Redbacks tries to knife through that defense. Strong defense by Bella. Turnover. They've got to limit their turnovers. And it goes the other way. That's right. Good call by Chloe Dunmore. The 2 referees tonight, Chloe Dunmore and Alex Housing.
That pick and roll there set by Zach Coleman-Bock just didn't go in. The double team was too good there from Bellarine. Bit more execution there, better communication from the boys, and they'll definitely land that.
Well, Jimmy, this game has sailed by. Can you believe it's almost, we're reaching the 5-minute 50 mark. It's been exciting. Don't let the scoreboard fool you, everyone. On the turn, bounce pass, corner, 3. Too strong. Picks it up. in transition. The import lost the handle, and it goes the other way. He wasn't happy with that. Kerry Richardson, who had 7 points and 12 rebounds against McKinnon last weekend, their best player. He was saying, I was fouled. To be fair, to be objective, I thought he had a case, but you live and die by what the referee says, mate.
Yeah, he definitely did have a case for sure.
Puts it, scoop to the hoop, off the glass and in, off the window it goes. Darnell Hoskins Jr., the man from Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, Dayton, Ohio, playing college basketball, NCAA 2. He's been a great asset to this team so far this season.
Good defense, RMIT. Goes for the midi, drops it in. Very, very good move by Big Benny Robertson. And they're backpedaling, and they're staying with this, the Bellarine Storm. They're lacking a little bit of confidence. Don't forget, they've got an interim coach, which is Nick Stamatopoulos, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. And he's
Great names, yeah. Stumbling.
He's a nice guy, but he even said, I'm an interim coach. In transition, flies to the cup and lays it up and in. Matthew Spencer leading by example. This backcourt combination of Matt Spencer and Darnell Hoskins Jr. giving Bellarine a lot of problems.
Yeah, Darnell was rested last week against Wyndham, so we'll be really wanting to get back in form time.
Air ball. He tried to step back and hit it, and he just couldn't get the lift. Big Benny Robertson. But I've got to give Bellarine some props, some credit. Ben Robertson, a lot of energy tonight that he's bringing on the floor, trying to play that transition game.
That's their man. That's their man they're going to rely on when they're going to get someone to get hot.
The man they call Spence, Matt Spencer, playing physical. Spence with the package. And foul on the floor.
Yeah, foul on number 10. It was Max Zalakos.
Yeah, that's a holding foul, says Lady Boss referee, Chloe Dunmore.
Chloe Dunmore's a great referee. She's been doing well so far this season.
Yeah,
definitely earned her
that's why I call her Lady Boss.
Yeah, Lady Boss.
Don't muck around with the boss, mate.
But no, Coleman Block just trying to almost invite the physicality there and invite a foul, and he's doing great because Zalakos fell for it. You pull a dumb with a bloke like him. None of what expect as alumni as well. Won a championship with them in a very high level. So last year's championship was his second ring. If you want a man with experience, this team is loaded. I think it's one of the older groups in the state championship, but it's certainly one of experience.
That's right. DJ, Matt, strong move. Yes.
Oh wow.
And got that runner off and going. 2 is good. Don't let their scoreboard fool you, everyone. Bellarine bounces it. Again, they've got too many turnovers in this game. Here comes the transition by RMIT. DJ off the fake and one. He is hot to trot tonight. He is bringing the heat that is needed, literally, in this RMIT Bandura Sports Centre.
Mate, it is so cold. I cannot describe to you how cold a gym gets, especially in Bandura, middle of the sticks in Melbourne. It's fantastic.
Already with 11 points, 80% from the field with 1 steal, converts the three-point play. That's 12 points. Man, he is the heater in this quarter. But there's Garcia originally from Mexico. Hola to all our viewers in Mexico and South America and any Spanish-speaking nation. Varley out. Garcia pulls it, tries to bank it, no good. Good rebound. Phenomenal rebound earlier. Shoots for the 3. Bang! This man is bullseye tonight.
Give him a chance. Give him any bit of space. When he's hot, he's going to green light that thing.
Garcia takes the 3. Knocks it in. That's a great, great shot by Louis Varley, the man who sells insurance by day, plays basketball by night.
We might need a bit more insurance now that they're
well,
got a bit of a deficit.
I think, well, they'll be asking for a massive, massive loan. On the turn with a hook shot. Not good. Not good. Bellarine upping their transition game. This is where they're strong. Tries to blow by. Good defense by RMIT. Off the fake. Out. Tries to swing it. Well, good defense. Well read by RMIT. And Garcia tried to swing it, but fantastic defense. And cut off by Daniel Steen.
Great pressure there by RMIT. Just any outbound ball is fine for them. They really want to stop. They really want to just let Bellarine think.
Garcia gives up the floater. Attacks, yes. Well, it looks like RMIT have to be a little bit more consistent in their interior defense. Catch, up, yes. Like a quarterback in American football.
That's a standard Matt Spencer pass if you've ever seen it. Quarterback pass to a lob.
Corner pocket three. Off the mark. Out. Reloads for the three. Bang! And they've got some sharp shooting guns. Phenomenal shot by Max Zalakos, the 19-year-old. Sorry, Max Koss, my bad, from Geelong. He's an occupational therapist. So it looks like there's a bit of science in terms of occupation with these two teams. Out, swing, corner, quick one, off the catch. And holding foul goes the other way. Good call by Mr. Housing.
Yeah, Daniel Steen missing there from the pocket. It's probably his bread and butter, that little left-hand pocket. Give him a chance, and he did it so well last season. His timeout's been called by Vincenzo Rivetto. A massive shout-out, I must mention, to assistant coach Sam Apara, who's just been appointed the new senior women's gig at RMIT as well. So it's his final game as an assistant coach with the men. He's been here, won a championship with them. He's done so well. He deserves everything that's been given to him, and as the opportunities arisen, he's taken it with two hands.
No, that's fantastic. You know, it's great to see. I mean, that's a success story right there. Like clubs looking after their personnel.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
looking after their own,
developing people, and that's what I mean. A university team is all about. So well done to coach, and may he coach super well. The girls will be very lucky to have them. But Coach Vince at the moment talking things through. We're back, everyone, and the score right now is RMIT 30, Bellarine 17. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and also Jimmy Worth. Jimmy, what's your view of the game at the moment, Mr. Historian?
Quick stats around the Victoria as well.
We love stats.
We may as well. Just around the grounds, both Saturday night action kicking off in Camberwell versus Sunbury. Camberwell up 25-18. That's in the first quarter as well. Shepparton hosting Hume City in that one. Hume City just going up the highway. 26 apiece there in the first quarter as well. And then Melbourne University playing McKinnon. So McKinnon also have a doubleheader tonight, this weekend, kicking off in just half an hour's time.
Don't forget RMIT and McKinnon taking on each other at 3 p.m. tomorrow. That will be shown on the live stream on Basketball Victoria. Off the fake, on the spin, attacks. Yes! What a move right there by Max Zalakos, the man who played college basketball in Seattle for you. Cross-court pass. And out of bounds is referee Chloe. And the substitution right here. And they're sending on their big import, Kerry Richardson, for Liam McNerney. Liam taking a breather. Zalakos. Here's Garcia. Working on Milan. Garcia. Trying to create space, get an open look for the three. Hits the back eye and got a rebound a lot better than that. That was pretty sloppy in terms of rebounding, not quick enough, but they were lucky. Drives the lane and takes the contact, and he will go to the free throw line. Matt Spencer would love to look at his numbers thus far, and he has got 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal.
Yeah, really good there from RMIT. I think the communication's key with their rebounding. I think the Milan Savage and Matt Spencer just lacked a little bit of comms there. They weren't too sure who was going to get it. Milan was manned on by Varley as well, so really just need to tighten that communication up. But so far, I think it's been cherry red for them. They really have no complaints so far.
And they just changed it up. Matt Spencer going to the bench for a breather. And on comes Mr. Matthew Bruno. Former backup point guard. That's the handle. Jimmy, do you know how many turnovers Bellarine has got so far? Bounce pass, flies, yes, soars to the rim. And that is great chemistry and great teamwork. Good move right there by Mr. Baby Josh or Henry.
Yeah, 7 turnovers to 3. Bellarine with those 7 really just not cleaning up their crumbs.
Well, this 3, will it clean up the crumb? Not quite. DJ there with the rebound. Here they come. Runner. Ooh, and that's the way the first period has finished. It is RMIT coming out firing, but they are far from happy with this performance. At the moment, it's the RMIT Redbacks 34, the Bellarine Storm 19. Time for a quick break. We're back in 2 minutes with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Jimmy Worth. Welcome back, everyone. You're watching the game between the RMIT Redbacks and the Bellarine Storm right here on the BigV Championship. And RMIT University up 34 points to 19. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Jimmy Worth. Jimmy, the stats are coming in right now. Break it down for us, brother. Those turnovers, super costly for Bellarine.
Yeah, 8 turnovers to 3. Getting that one more turnover in that last couple of minutes of that first quarter. They just want to clean the crumbs up. They don't want to do too much, overcomplicate things. Go back to basics. I think that's the best thing you can do when you're down a bit of a deficit. Go back to your basics. Know what Bellarine basketball is. The coaches know. Obviously, interim coach coming in, new coach, new changes, new lineup, whatever it is. Go back to what you know.
65% RMIT University are shooting quite well. 47% by Bellarine. They've got to tighten it up. And like you said, got to limit those turnovers, which leads to RMIT baskets. Bounce pass. Tries to split the double team, and he does split the double team. Rounds it in. Great move by that man right there, Milan Savic.
Yeah, bread and butter for Milan. That step back post fadeaway, just loves it. Absolutely loves it.
He's a former development player with the Kilo Thunder. Puts it up high, pump fake, corner, releases. Couldn't get that to go. Gets his own miss. Poor rebounding again. Shoots for 3. Garcia. Not quite a tres puntos moment, but foul. I told Garcia, and I tell all Spanish players that if they hit a 3, I say tres puntos, which means 3 points in the lovely language of Spanish. But he didn't hit it, but they'll get 2 shots.
They will get 2 shots. It's not too bad. Not too bad of a start. Just really need to know where they're going wrong. I think Garcia is probably going to be a big dictator in the way that they're going to play now.
Well, I asked Coach Nick before the game. He's the interim coach. I said, "What's the DNA moving forward now that you're looking for a coach and you're the interim coach?" He said he wants to bring back the positivity back to this team. So, a bit of an underlying story tone there, Jimmy. Rebound, transition. Here they come. They've got numbers. Got to up it. They're coming it down. They're trying to get a good open look. No screen. Varley working on DJ. Varley. Here comes Koss. Corner. Yes. No for the dunk. That was almost going in. Floater. Both teams fighting hard with the hustle, but not putting their shots away currently. Varley, Terrell. Got to watch the clock, and out of bounds, and that will be inbound for RMIT.
It almost just looked like Richardson didn't really go down there for the dunk. Didn't go up high, down hard, as they say in America. It just felt a little bit loose to me.
But yeah, well, I thought he was in, and you know what? And then he missed the dunk. So, well, you know, everybody's human after all. DJ having a fantastic game right now. 15 points and 71% from the field. Great assist. Up, too strong. Coleman Bock trying to get it back. Garcia playing the quarterback point guard position, calling for a horn set. Garcia bounces it. Garcia cuts down the middle. Looking a bit not so confident with the package. Malik, pump fake. Yeah. They really, really made RMIT work in that play. RMIT right now, Coach Vince saying, play the game, play our game, the RMIT way, DNA way, scoop, no hoop. Bit cold RMIT currently. Bellarine want to take advantage. They're trying to limit their turnovers. McKinney. He's crafty with the package. Don't let this man shoot. He's a decent shooter. McKinney double teamed. Garcia off the fake. Garcia with a long two. Garcia gets his own miss. Garcia to the corner. Fires. DJ on the spin. Darnell Hoskins Jr. feed. And foul. Lost, I mean, not as strong rhythm as it was in the first period there, Jimmy. My observation.
Yeah, they're lacking rhythm for sure. I think that, again, that little offensive rebound there from Garcia, that was so sloppy. Milan Savage yet again caught in communication issues with another player. I think that, look, it's teething problems, fair enough. I don't know how long you give it until you say that new player syndrome comes, like, you know, it gets fizzled out, but they're both new players in Hoskins Jr. and Milan Savage to this team. So, yeah, you don't want to do that again.
Baby Joshua Henry, played for Vic Metro as a junior. Very good rebounder. Former Youth Player of the Year. And very nice guy. Chill guy. But he wants to win tonight. Liam playing like an unofficial point guard at times. McKinney goes up. Good hustle. Liam out. Bounce pass. Garcia thought about the shot. Gives up the three. Turnover. Well done. Well read by Milan. Bounces it. Traffic. Rushed shot by RMIT. Gets it back. Nice feed.
Oh,
yes.
Brilliant.
Well read. And good finish by Baby Joshua Henry.
Fantastic by Charles Gergie as well. Another turnover for Bellarine. It's going from bad to worse for them from turnovers, but Charles Gergie, the French international, give him a corner three or give him a little bit of physicality, and he will go to work. He's an absolute joy to watch.
Charles Gergie from in France. Is a place near Champon. And he's very proud of his French heritage and tells everybody that I was asking him who his favorite player was, and I thought he was going to say Tony Parker or Boris Diaw. He said Ray Allen. He wants to shoot like Ray Allen. Good shooter.
He's a great guy off the field as well. It was really nice. His mum was here for Mother's Day last week, so watched him play in that game. Very family-orientated Ben. He's got his partner Izzy here with him over from France as well, so loves it. And Lou Agon's taking him under his wing for his little Australian legs, so he's done really well.
Henry, 6 points, 7 points right now, 1 rebound, 2 fouls. He's playing a good role. Unofficial leader of the team, the man with the package. That is Liam McInerney. Can you believe he's 34 years of age, I say. Still going strong, looking after himself well. And the timeout call, Bellarine.
Yeah, McInerney's one of those old school basketball players that I kind of love. I think that basketball's taken a bit of a new step now in Australia. It's a bit more physical, a bit more fast-paced, and a bit more less aggressive. But I think McInerney's got that real old school basketball feel about him. Just likes to play the game real hard, real honest as well. I don't think you'll find a guy who's more honest on the basketball field, on the court. Sorry. In state champ, he's such a great asset. If we go through his numbers, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no fouls at all. So he's really been that stalwart, been on the court longer than anyone else so far.
That's right. Don't forget this is a former junior national champion, who has represented. So he knows a lot about what it's like to play at the level and the evolution of basketball. And surprisingly, this is just my observation here, Jimmy, is that
not expert opinion.
They're not. I mean, big guy like that, they're gonna use him more, in post-up plays, because he's like you said, he's big, he's strong, he's hard to guard. So, but easier said than done.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I think that Coleman Box got his work set out from tonight. He knew that it was going to be a challenge when he's going to be manned up against a player like McInerney. I think that every team's got their player who they want to play through, and sometimes it's not always the shortest and the most nimble on the field, and it is someone like Liam McInerney, and he's been fantastic so far. He's got the old school Jordans on as well. He's definitely bought them new from a seller for sure. Just love it, all old school about him. It's he plays his basketball honest. That's all you want from a player of his age and caliber.
Savage with 2 points, Spencer with 9, Gurji yet to score, Coleman Bock with 6, Henry with 7. Attacks the rim, and he will go to the line for 2 shots, and foul committed by Matt Spencer.
You don't want to get him foul trouble too early here. Spencer racking up his first foul of the game. I think that Vincenzo Riveto's used his bench quite well so far. I think that game management comes into play when it's a 2-game weekend as well.
That's right.
You got McKinnon tomorrow, and that's not an easy feat as well. You really want to rest your players. He rested DJ last week for a reason, so DJ could be fit, and it's paying dividends.
Misses the second shot. And here come RMIT on the break, quick, trying to be slick, out, corner 3 by Milan, yes, splash down 3, down the hatch. What a big shot by Milan Savic.
Fantastic from him. Just give him a corner, give him an inch of space, he'll have a go, and that was perfect from the hands. As soon as it left the hands, it was going in.
McKinney off the cross, out, can he make some chili sauce here? Yes! Bellarine chili sauce all the way from Geelong, making waves from Torquay. Here they come, Bellarine. They're trying to be competitive, even though the scoreboard, behind the back. Up, 2 shots for Charles Gurji. Mr. France will go to the line to score his first point of the game.
Foul there on Liam McInerney as Lucas Bateman gets checked in for the first time today. Josh O'Henry coming off, and obviously this is the first time you've seen Lucas Bateman, but he used to have a man bun as of apparently Friday. So you can imagine the jump scare that we all received when he walked into the change room today, and we're like, "Who are you, mate? Never heard of you before."
Well, mate, you know a thing or two about hairdressers, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, shout out to Mum.
And Agent Zero from France gets 2 points. Filled up on the scoreboard for RMIT. The Redbacks playing quite well. I know Coach Vince, you can hear him from a mile away emphasizing the box out, emphasizing the rebound, emphasizing the attitude to win the rebound. That's where they were not impressive last weekend. Splits, float, short. Well done by Liam. Farley for the 3. Hits the back iron. Good rebound by Charles. Almost stolen. It's a foot race to the rim. Good backtracking. Up. Actually, if you look at a positive, it was good backpedaling by RMIT to get back on defense very quickly in transition.
They did really well there. That transition, sometimes it gets you undone, and McKinney just he almost just waited a little bit too long and allowed Spencer and Coleman Bock to come back. And Coleman Bock arguing with the referees about that foul. Didn't like it too much. I think that, you know, when you're a big bloke and you're on a small man, sometimes you can feel a little bit hard done by in these fouls. But he'll go to his second shot now.
McKinney only 50% from the field tonight. Missed that free throw shot. Can he get this one? He does, through the net, and that's his 5th point of the game. Surprisingly, the Bellarine team desperate, in need of production. They were blown away by McKinnon, the Cougars, last weekend. That shattering loss. Posting up, backing down McKinney. Carrying the ball. So it goes the other way. And Bellarine, no complaints about the call for Mr. Housing.
A few complaints from Vince there, though, for sure.
That's hard to keep everybody happy, man. Terrell. Sizing it up. Yes, and one. Phenomenal, strong move by Benny Robertson. He's been good tonight for not putting up big numbers. He's only got 4 points and 1 steal, but his hustle, his transition, very much the unofficial leader of this team for the Bellarine Storm, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's been a physical presence, and I think you need that when you're struggling for your small men to have a go.
Couldn't convert the 3-point play, so RMIT breathe comfortably again. They're racking it up on the scoreboard. Charles Guji. Milan bounces it to Zach. Zach just holding, smart by Zach. Bateman shoots for the triple, contested, way off target. That was a rush shot by Charles Guji. And they will still get a chance to inbound it.
It was Lewis Varley that came off, almost looked like a kickball violation, but came off his knee, out of bounds. I think Lou Agon's about to check in here for...
Well, they need his size just to protect the rim a little bit better.
Absolutely.
And well, he's
cold.
He's shivering. It's not like in South Sudan where it's very warm. So he goes back on court. Lucas Bateman, the 4-year college player out of Cleveland in Ohio, goes to the bench. Out the way, says the referee. That was a foul. To be fair, I didn't see that one, but they know better, the refs. They're trying to press here, Charles. Or Charles was trying to press. Richardson. Varley, high arcing shot, couldn't get that to go down. Good rebound by Richardson and one. Hustle to the muscle. Kerry Richardson, the man from Morehouse University in Atlanta. And there's a timeout called. And RMIT looking very inconsistent. Both teams looking inconsistent, but they'll need to chat this over. Whereas Bellarine trying to look for the positives.
Yeah, a bit of just lack of momentum, lack of rhythm for both teams. We're 6 minutes 50 into this second quarter, and neither team's found their rhythm and found their way of motion. It just sort of feels like it's like for like in every single transition that we've had this this quarter. But you know, RMIT have the lead, still comfortable, so to speak, 31-46. I'll be happy with it, but you don't want to be getting too complacent. I think that the one probably positive that I'd give, if any team, was just the work rate of their captain Liam McInerney. The way that he's been setting up.
I agree with you. The hustle. I keep calling it the hustle.
He's been my best on so far.
Yeah, well, him and Varley and Ben Robertson, Lewis Varley, Ben Robertson, and Liam McInerney, they're leading the way for this team that's trying to find their way this season. I mean, don't forget, their confidence is a bit low after only winning 2 games, you know, and, you know, they've had some big blowout losses. So they're trying to find their way. I mean, their coach even said, bring back the happiness to this team. And that's not an overnight fix, Jimmy.
Bit of reference as well. New coach here also got appointed on Thursday night right before training. So it is fresh out of the packet. You've just opened the tin of sardines. You couldn't get any fresher, I can tell you that.
Kerry Richardson converts the 3-point play, 32-46. RMIT only 14 points up. And they're trying to press Bellarine. They're trying to press the RMIT team. Trying to force them into a turnover. Up and in. Lays it up and in. The big man from South Sudan. Good job by Mr. Egon. Wide open. Will go for the three. Hits the side iron. Couldn't get that to go down. RMIT not coming flying out of the blocks. Not the best pass. Got a ball protection. No, they've got ball protection challenges. Robertson tried to Euro step it out. McKinney makes DJ dance. Around. Offensive foul, says the referee.
You don't mind that from Coleman Bock, just testing McInerney and allowing him to try shoot from three in that second last possession. I think RMIT did that a little bit too much against Wyndham, and you know, it got him undone, but you don't mind it here and there allowing him to shoot because you know that he's not their key shooter. He's not the one who's going to be getting all the points from beyond the arc.
Absolutely. On the move, up the court with the dribble. DJ. Egon. Charles goes for the three. Oh, in and out. Unlucky by RMIT. And Bellarine smelling a bit of blood. Can they go on a run? But they give that ball to the crowd.
I just flirted with the rim, didn't it? It looked really good off the hands from DJ, but the basketball gods had other plans for that.
Good quick pass by Lewis. Bounce pass. Dish.
Oh,
nicely
brilliant.
done. That's the way. That's RMIT basketball. Good finish by Zach Coleman Bock.
Yeah, really good transition from RMIT. Quick hands there. Coleman Bock, catch and shoots kind of guy. Catch and layup in this terms. Really good from him.
Skip pass. Tries to make him dance. Varley, good pass. Rise and shoot. Oh, good effort on rebounding. That's the rebounding that Coach Vince is talking about. That's attitude. And as everybody was celebrating the attitude, the referee spoils the party and says, sorry guys, you were too physical, 2 shots for Bellarine.
Yeah, not too sure what happened there. It might have been in the...
That was it. When he landed with the rebound, there was a bit of a push motion there. So
there you go.
The referee called that pretty quickly. I've seen other referees not call it, but, you know, they are the experts.
They are state champ refs for a reason. They're the best of the best of Big V's got. Milan Savage checks in. Youth Championship Player of the Year last year as well. So RMIT's got 2 Youth Champ Player of the Years from the last 2 seasons in their squad.
Richardson bricks that shot, but referees, Mr. Housing said there was an infringement, so Richardson will retake that shot. They're not in the comfort zone, RMIT, and Bellarine are not in the super danger zone, but they will just take it basket for basket. DJ trying to calm things down. Between the legs. Drive. Trying to stay with him. He's quick. And he's accurate from downtown. Mr. Darnell Hoskins Jr. buries that 3 with ease, precision, and entertainment.
That just makes you giggle.
It inspires me. Varley. He wants to, oh, nice handle. Nasty handles right there by Varley. And they're disputing this. Still inbound for Bellarine with 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. No catch and shoot. Drives, fakes, hook,
that's
hits.
lovely.
Well done, Benny Robertson.
He's done well. He's done really well.
6 points for Ben Robertson. Milan trying to jab and penetrate. Backpedals a little bit. Milan takes it to the cup. Too strong. Got hit in the head. And he will go to the line. Milan Savic. And 5 points, 67% from the field in terms of field goal shooting percentage. Pretty decent, but I'm very impressed with Milan. Super hard working tonight.
Yeah, he's done really well. He's come into this team and he's gelled perfectly with the group. I think that sometimes it's tough being one of the bigger guys on the team and having a gel with the new group. You've got Daniel Steen on the bench as well as the captain, such a long-serving player. And having a gel with them, especially as well, Lucas Bateman with all that college experience, it's not an easy feat, and he's done really well so far. He's one of the regulars in the team now. Not the best numbers of what he's got, 6 points, 67% from field goal, but hey, he's doing his best, and that makes...
No, but like, you know, in a team like this, and I know Coach Finn wants to win the championship like he did in, you know, the Division 1 championship.
Yep.
It's all about everybody playing their role.
Absolutely.
So it's a bit of a cliche saying, but it is what it is. Runner, no good. Good rebound. Well done, RMIT. DJ, will he go for another three? He's got 6.5 seconds to go. DJ fires. Bang! DJ, oh DJ, heat check. He is the heater. He is the rocket launcher tonight. Another three-pointer for Mr. Hoskins. That's his 18th point of the game. Halftime. Jimmy, what say you?
Oh my God, you can't not smile when watching DJ Hoskins Jr. play basketball. If you're not smiling, there's something wrong with you. The physicality and the energy that this guy brings for his small stature is outrageous. He's like a chihuahua with a lion's heart. That's probably the best way.
I've never heard that one before.
You know what? Sometimes these things come to you, and you just that's what it is. He's not the biggest guy on the team. He's not the biggest guy on the court, but he brings so much ferocity and so much energy. He loves playing basketball. He's hitting a couple of threes, and he's smiling. He's giggling to himself, being like, "How cool is this?" Like, you're hot, you're going on, you've got so many points coming for you. RMIT from the three-point line, they're 6 from 13, shooting at 46, compared to Bellarine's 24, who are 4 from 17. Another pretty big three-point attempting team that RMIT have to face in the last 2 weeks. So they've done really well to capture that, but you can't not smile when you watch Hoskins Jr. play.
Well, he is inspiring us all, and that's what BigV basketball is all about, everyone. Anyway, it's time for a longer break. We're going to take an 8.5-minute break with me, Ben, and Jimmy. But when we come back, it's the second half of the game between the RMIT Redbacks and the Bellarine Storm. Don't go away. More basketball coming your way. Welcome back, everyone, to the game between the RMIT Redbacks and the Bellarine Storm right here on the BigV Championship. It is the Redbacks who lead after 2 quarters of basketball, 58-35. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and also the man they call Jimmy Worth. Jimmy, as our analyst tonight, even though RMIT have got a big lead, it doesn't feel that way, doesn't it? Because, you know, there's been some careless mistakes by both teams.
Absolutely, it's definitely been a game that we have had to. It's all about momentum in basketball, and I think this game has been a perfect picture of that.
Varley relocates to the corner, up, and the referee saw contact immediately. I thought that was very quick by the refs, pushing foul. 2 shots for the Storm boys, and Benny Robertson. I wonder if they call him Benny or Rubbo, but Benny Rubbo to the line for 2 free shots. Couldn't put that away. Mr. Robertson with 6 points, 50% from the field with 2 steals, 0 assists.
Coleman Bock very good with his foul trouble so far. Only the 1 foul so far this game. He's very unlike his last couple of games as well, getting foul trouble a bit too early. So he's been very good discipline-wise.
Well, nobody in the major penalty. DJ, good pass as he gives up the shot, up and in. And Coleman Bock, as you were speaking about him, he just comes alive. Robertson. Charles trying to stay with Robertson. Can't let him cut in. Good coverage by Charles. Gotta watch that shot clock. Out, drive, pulls, no money, and Liam there to clean up the mess. That's Liam McInerney. DJ calling for 2-man play. Coleman Bock. Agon working on Richardson. Agon tries to do the spin move. Good defense by Varley, double team defense. He was assisted by Richardson. Now Varley with the package. Backing down, trying to back down DJ. Mismatch, turns, and gets the bounce off the back iron. Mr. Benny Robertson gets it to go.
Sometimes it's a bit of luck in basketball, just wanting to see where the basketball is going to go, but he did well there.
DJ pulls it. Butter!
That looked really good.
And you're not laughing, you're just saying, OMG. How did he do that? Well, he's the man of the moment this evening. Mr. Darnell Hoskins Jr.
He's already got 24 points.
Amazing.
Unreal.
Releases. Off. RMIT just slowing it down a little bit. You notice the change of pace here. Jimmy. Charles. Lost the handle, tries to get it back. One thing I like about Charles is his attitude. You know, okay, a bit clumsy here and there. Backpedals and tries to get it. Aggressive. And that's what Coach Vince wants. He wants that Goanna attitude.
I don't know if it's the European in him or what is it, but he's a workhorse. He doesn't complain, gets a foul, fair enough. All right, I move on to the next thing. He's got a really good attitude, really good head on him for a guy his age as well. Yeah, very impressed by him.
There's a good guy as well. Robertson for the 3. Couldn't get that to go down, but they get it back. Reload, different shooter. Bang! Nicely done by Mr. Varley. Lewis Varley. Who needs insurance when you got Varley? Here they come on a run at the moment. Offensive foul goes the other way as the Bellarine team were building a bit of steam for the Storm.
Feet were planted there by Matt Spencer. Did everything right. Perfect defense using every bit of skill and age and experience that he's got in his repertoire, and he did well there. He's definitely catching the young blokes off guard.
Well, good on Chloe Dunmore, the referee, for explaining everything to the players, and it was a good call. They asked me, you know, open and tries to go for the hit. Yes. Now I said to Charles, if he hit a 3, I would say trois points. So 3 points for the 3, which means 3 points in the lovely language of French. Charles Gurji with the 3, 3 points indeed, and making positive contributions to the RMIT Redbacks And Charles with 5 points, 25% from the field, but do not let that number fool you because he hasn't played very many minutes.
Yep, shooting 1 from 3, so first 3 of the night, 33% from beyond the arc.
Like they want a screen, but Robertson will drive and gets it over Agon. Louis Agon got to bring his defensive game. DJ cross. DJ shoots for the sauce. Yes! Puts it through the net, down the hatch, and he's smiling like a true entertainer. Tries the Euro out. Varley up top. Varley kicks to the corner, takes the 3. Down it goes. Rounds it in, and they are trading threes at the moment. Jack Terrell, the man who's a Larry Bird fan, and I said to him, is that because of the mustache? He said, no, I've been growing that mustache for 23 years. I was like, okay, funny answer. Yes! Another 3 for Charles Gugi, magnificent. Robertson, oh, that's an offensive foul. Clear as day.
C'est magnifique from C'est Français as well.
Oh, that's a bit of nice French language there.
The only 3 words that I know in French.
I told you, you're worth a lot there, Jimmy. You bring the entertainment tonight. Good job. But one man who's not saying good job just yet is Coach Vince off the skip pass. Catch and shoot! And he gets that to go down. Kaboom! He is hot tonight. 30 points already, and the third period hasn't even finished.
Oh my God, this is outrageous.
Robertson. Liam calling for the ball. Robertson bounces it, turnover. Here come RMIT on the spin. He was going to go for his third 3-point shot of the night, but not the best pass by Matty Spencer.
Yeah, going from beyond the arc here, let's have a look at a bit of a stats run. RMIT 11 from 18, so really good from beyond the arc, shooting 61%, and a lot of those coming from DJ Hoskins Jr. The bench is just baffled as to how this guy can shoot.
Oh, mate, he's heating up. And you know what? When you got momentum, you got a point to prove. You didn't play last weekend. Strong move, good defense by Zach Coleman-Bach. Here comes Matty Spencer for another 3. Bang! 3 points!
3 of the best from Charles Gurgie. Oh, this is some of the best basketball that this club...
And Coach Vince is smiling.
That's rare.
That's
rare. You don't see that. You do not see that this early in the game. But this, without a doubt, is the best basketball, the best brand of basketball that RMIT have played all season. They're feeling good, and they are so confident in what they're doing. I think that confidence plays a big part in basketball, and when you're feeling good, when you're playing good, that confidence comes out, and your real personality starts to shine.
But I don't want to be a killjoy here, Jimmy, but the next 24 hours, they have to play it smart in terms of how they recover, because tomorrow, straight away, they take on the 23 champions, the McKinnon Cougars, who are in outstanding form, who took these guys, the Bellarine Storm team, last weekend to the cleaners.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that game management, like we've said, player management is a big part. I really love the attitude of DJ last week against Wyndham. Didn't say anything. He knew he wasn't going to play. Still rocked up. Still went down to Werribee. Was on that bench. Was so vocal. Was one of the pivotal people who was on that bench who didn't play. Wants everything for his team. He doesn't just want the chip. He wants the team to succeed as well around him. He's such a team-oriented player, and you can see it. Every single person on that bench, regardless if they're playing 1 minute or 40 minutes, they're there for the group and they're there for the team. So
it is a 30-point lead for the RMIT Redbacks. 4th on the table currently, and trying to finish as strong as possible. Don't forget, everyone, we've got a couple of games before the public holiday in June, so everybody will try to finish strong. The RMIT team in the middle is playing zone defense, a 2-3 zone. Out, McKinney. Liam. Up. Oh, met him upstairs and just rejected it like SWAT team defense. Charles. Oh, thought about the long three. Will Charles go for it? No, he bounced it. DJ open. Charles, rise and shoot! Couldn't get that to go down. And rushing for the hustle as they hit the A-board. That's what you call smashing advertising.
It is. That's great marketing from whoever put that up there as well. Shout out to Caps, the best in the game for all of your American apparel there. And that's definitely sponsored if you're wondering for sure.
Garcia now back on the court. Let's see what he can do as the point guard of this team. He handles the ball well. He's trying to, coach of the team, which is Coach Nick, asking him to handle the ball better. For the reverse, the wraparound is good. Excellent, excellent move by Bellarine. And Garcia checking into the office with a good assist. Long three again. Off target this time. Robertson. Got to stay with him. Can't let him get loose. McKinney, Garcia saying, I need a cutter, I need a cutter. Back door, back door. McKinney asking for it. A little bit stuck. Coleman Bach putting his hands up and gets it over Coleman Bach. And that was just what they call size mismatch. Matty Spencer now on court. So Coach Vince just freshening it up. Tries to scoop it while Joshua Henry was rolling to the rim off that pick and roll.
Yeah, look, RMIT will take those little 2 points where they're waiting for the cut, but they're playing such high press on the players that they're not going to get that 3-point. Hoskins Jr. coming off after that absolute insane stint, and Kenny Quinn, number 8 for RMIT, coming onto the court for the first time today. They'll really look to capitalise on that. They won't worry about those little 2 balls. They're worrying about the 3 points. They don't want any player to get hot, so they'll cop a little cut into a basket. They won't worry about that.
Matt Spencer puts that away, and that's his 9th point of the game. And 2 out of 2 for Matt Spencer. He's in double digits thus far. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Garcia between the legs, dribbling. Garcia, McKinney. McKinney got to stay with him. Up, yes! Strong move by McKinney to dismantle that RMIT double team defense.
Body language from McKinney is not great there. Just sort of
offensive foul, blocking foul, says Miss Chloe.
It looks like it was on number 0, Charles Gergie.
Well, let's check out is he in foul trouble?
Gergie with 1 foul.
It's not so
Matt
bad.
Spencer is in foul trouble with 4 fouls.
Ooh.
11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, like you said earlier, 2 steals in that. So defensively, he's been a cat all over that court.
Well, let's see what Kenny Hewen can do. He's a Division III college player in the U.S. And blocking foul, says Mr. Housing. Both coaches electing to let this quarter flow, Jimmy. No timeouts. So trying to get the momentum back into it. But the momentum in the first part of the 3rd quarter was very much with RMIT. But in the second part, it's been inconsistent. Catch to McKinney. McKinney thought about the shot. Jab and drive. Dish. Up. Good hustle, rebound. Up again. Great defense. That looked all right. That looked okay. Yep, that's right. So RMIT in possession. And Jimmy, what'd you make of that?
Yeah, Terrell copying that foul there on Henry. A bit too physical for both referees' liking. But Henry playing a fantastic game from a physical point of view.
That's right. So Coach Vince using his role players. Trying to keep it fresh on the spin. Attacks high. Couldn't get the drop. In transition after the outlet pass. McKinney. There was a lot of physical contact. And overpowered, really, because of the size mismatch. And we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Richardson back on the floor as Liam McInerney to the bench. McKinney, the other import. Can't put that away. 7 points, 1 assist, 1 steal. He's committed 2 fouls tonight. They rotate the point guard position between him and Seth Garcia. What can this shift do for the Redbacks? From the outside, drive, penetrate, up, yes, bang, the running bank shot. That's a fantastic move by the captain, Daniel Steen. McKinney, Garcia, corner, fires. Off target, but they get the rebound. McKinney, Kenny trying to guard McKinney, doing a good job. They get the steal. Source to the rim, and boom time! Hammer jammer! MC Hammer! RMIT Hammer!
Well, Savage trying to be unselfish and give the ball to Kenny Quinn, but he's like, nah, man, you go for that dunk, you fly.
Every RMIT technician needs his tools or her tools. And that man right there used the dunk as the major hammer jammer. Oh. Kenny, that foul committed by Kenny. And that sends Garcia to the line. So Coach Vince saying, Kenny, calm down, big fella.
Naughty boy. Naughty boy.
And he's getting an earful from referee Chloe.
I think Kenny's one of the last people you'd ever think to commit an aggressive foul.
Well, he's the last man you expect to be in the detention room. Kenny with the package, playing the point guard right now. This is good minutes for Kenny. Drive. Captain. Milan. Kenny fires. Bang! Great shot by Kenny Nguyen. Xin chào, as they say in Vietnamese.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Kenny catch and shoot.
That's a highlight moment right there. Put that on his Instagram. McKinney on the spin, double teamed. Guarded by Kenny. McKinney sprays it out. Seth, got to watch that shot clock. Launches it, contested. Back iron. And good D.
That was all Kenny. That was all Kenny.
Kenny is the man of the moment. RMIT with the dribble. Milan now playing quarterback. Kenny doing the backdoor cut. Milan, stop. Goes for the pop, couldn't get the drop. Seth, transition. Lost the handle, but gets it back, and a trip by RMIT. I think that was committed by Kenny as well.
He's getting white line fever.
He's getting a lot of visibility right here, Mr. Kenny.
Calm down, Kenny. What are you doing, mate?
Well, he's playing ball because, you know what, when your minutes come, you got to take it.
These are the games that I think for people who aren't aware of the way that BigV works, that, you know, you need minutes to qualify for finals. And, you know, without disrespecting the opposition, these are the games where you give those players the minutes to qualify. Whether it's, you know, games played or minutes played, these are the ones where you just pop them on, give them a couple of minutes. So then, hey, that's the box ticked for qualifying for finals, because you don't want a final series where your roster cuts down due to ill minutes. I think we will see Darcy Daniels come on as well. He's been on the pine for a little bit.
Don't forget, Jimmy, teams like Bellarine, they don't have a deep bench, you know? I mean, a lot of these guys are working full-time as electricians, as plumbers, as medical practitioners. They've got jobs, you know? Turn, couldn't get that to burn. Good rebound by Richardson. And that's the end of the third period. I tell you what, it was basketball entertainment at its best.
Yeah, really good from RMIT. I think that they just wanted to relax. They didn't really want to do too much to aggress Bellarine or do too much to maybe give it away, because sometimes when you get a bit too overzealous, that's when your basketball starts to become undone and you should not play your brand of basketball. Slow it down. have that quarterback, like you were saying, have that quarterback to dictate the play, and they've done well tonight. I think if we look at some quick fire stats here, RMIT sitting at 61% field goal percentage, 59% from 3, 13 hit from 22, and 93 from free throws, when Bellarine are only averaging 50% from that free throw line, 40% from field goal range, and 26% from 3-point. They've only hit 6 points, 6 3-pointers from 23, which is not very consistent, if I say so myself. But Bellarine also leading the rebounds with 28 to 24. So again, 8 assists in this game. So not too similar to their loss against McKinnon last week with that 9 assists.
So as we look at the leading scorers right here, Hoskins, no surprise, with 30 points. Gurji with 11, which is great to see. Matt Spencer with 11, 13 points for Ben Robertson, and not much really to shout about. 8 points for Terrell and 4 points for Richardson.
Yeah, if we go through leading rebounders as well, Matt Spencer cleaning up the glass for RMIT with 5, but Kerry Richardson for the Bellarine Storm with 6, also Liam McInerney with 6. But if we go around the courts in the BigV champ, Camberwell currently up 90 to 67 against Sunbury. And then Shepparton are trailing behind by 11 points to Hume City. Melbourne University, that game only just kicked off 25 minutes ago, currently leading McKinnon by 1 point, 14 to 13. And the other game, the final game of the night, Pakenham versus Wyndham, up at Cardinia Life Stadium as well. Wyndham winning that one at 24 to 20. So a lot of basketball to come around the Vic Basketball YouTube channel as well. So once this game concludes, go and watch some more basketball for sure. And then tomorrow's games, Sunbury versus Pakenham, Blackburn versus Keysborough, and McKinnon versus RMIT.
So thank you very much to the comments on the live stream by Ryan, Adam West, Michael Blues, 99, I think. I mean, judging by the way you're laughing, Jimmy, you know some of these people, but,
look,
you know, I mean, if you want to leave comments, everyone, please leave comments. We'll try our best to read it out. If the comments are not so positive, we won't read it out. But if if the comments are positive, so I say, we will read it out. If it's negative, we will just state the score and talk about the basketball. Milan. I'll bring you in a minute, Jimmy, on this. Let's see where this play takes us. Posting up, backing down, up. Couldn't hit the target. And Jimmy, you want to say something?
RMIT drawing a foul there. Looks like Garcia for a push. Kenny Hoon will draw that foul. He'll take that. But, yeah, a little bit of...
How many fouls has Kenny got? Can you check that out, please? Because I think he's got 2. At least 2.
Yep, 2 fouls. But a little context to that all those comments are Sam Mapara, assistant coach of RMIT's mates.
Oh, okay, all good then. all within.
They love him.
All within the family. Here comes Richardson. Good pass. Stop. Corner. Fires. Oh, got a piece of that. Good D. Very, very good D by Milan Savic. Has he got a piece of that? Milan Savic now with the package. Can he deliver it? Working on his opponent. Milan off the fake. Milan drives on the baseline. Kenny fires! Couldn't get that to go down. Richardson. Garcia. Looking absolutely exhausted. Kenny puts Kenny on his back.
Kenny taking another foul.
Offensive foul.
Oh, I love it.
Kenny draws the foul. Kenny is not the unsung hero, the hero.
He's done so well.
Well, third quarter and fourth quarter.
I reckon this is the most minutes Kenny's seen in a couple of seasons, so he's relishing the opportunity.
Well, good on him. Good on him. You
Absolutely.
know what? It's such, I mean, this RMIT team is so deep in talent. You got to take your chances. Swing. Up top. Straight away. No tray. Rebound. Jogging it up. RMIT backpedaling. Wide open 3 all alone. Couldn't get that to go down. Good rebound. And got to get over half court. Otherwise, it's an 8-second violation. And well done to Daniel Steen, who's leading the way. He hasn't played that many minutes tonight, but really, you can be a leader not just on the court, but you can be a leader from the bench.
Absolutely. I think that you know, if you've got such depth where you've got a college player who's played 4 years at Div 3 level on your bench, not getting many minutes, your depth is ridiculous.
Milan shoots for 3. Oh, he's fouled on the three-point line. Oh, okay, back off, guys. This is not something that we like to see. And Henry inviting a bit of back chat right there. And the referees are deliberating. The referees are deliberating. Let's see where they go with this one. Holding foul. I thought Milan was called because he was following the perimeter. I thought that was the call, but there was a bit of an infringement. So 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Looks like it was foul on Max Alakos and Baby O'Henry not liking that bit of physicality there. He's not one to really get over-aggressive, so if you don't like him in character.
Bounces it, attacks it, couldn't score it. Got an outlet. No, decides to drive. And got stuck in RMIT traffic. And 2 shots for the Bellarine team as Ben Robertson draws the foul.
Kenny Quinn coming off.
Kenny Quinn.
Round of applause from the bench.
Yeah, well,
he's done well.
Nah, it's great stuff here
3
tonight.
points, 1 steal.
I'll take that.
Absolutely.
Robertson. What's their shooting percentage from the free throw line tonight, Jimmy?
They're still at 50%, 9 from 18 so far.
9 from 18, it's not pretty.
9 from 19 now, 47%. It's 10 from 20, so up that 50% range after that free throw.
So Ben Robertson with those points gets 13 points. He is their leading scorer tonight. Sorry, 14 points with 4 rebounds now, 2 steals, and 0 assists. 2 shots this time for RMIT, the Redbacks. Up very, very comfortably, but still a lot of basketball left to be played in this quarter. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to be precise. To the line he goes. And Lucas Bateman, 4-year college player out of Cleveland, Ohio, Midwest Division in the NAIA. Under 18s. Vince has coached him since he was an under 18 player, so good recruitment, Mr. Vince. Puts that away. Also a player trying to make an impact, trying to get more minutes. Needs to set a screen, no screen. Richardson, Garcia, drive, spin, lays it up and in. Nicely done by Mr. Benny Robertson.
Yeah, Lucas Bateman was a stalwart in that championship winning season last year and really getting those and ones and attacking the basket.
Milan showing some nasty handles tonight. Milan, good defense by the Bellarine boys. Attacks. The bank shot couldn't go down. Transaction wasn't good. Here comes Benny again. He is flying. Big Ben. Garcia pulls it. And the midi couldn't go down. Zach Coleman-Bock. Sorry, my bad. Josh. Nicely done by baby Josh Henry. Ooh, technical. And that was a very quick call. And baby Josh, you didn't have to do that.
Silly stuff. I mean, you can sugarcoat it all you want and classify it as banter or whatever, but you know, you are up quite a big margin, 30 points, and that could be just the young lad in him, and you know, sometimes get a bit of white line fever and get too carried away. But you know, Vince is one of those people who settles for nothing less but the best, and he wants excellence from his team. And you know, for sure there'll be words after the game. You don't want that. You want to be winning, you know, professionally. You want to come out of the game with your head held high and shaking hands with everyone and not have a problem with anyone. You don't want to carry anything into the away leg as well, because you've got to remember, RMIT are going to have to travel down the highway, down to face Bellarine as well. So there will be another matchup between Zalakos and O'Henry.
Deflection. Good move by Bruno. Bruno racing down the court. Drives the lane. And 2 shots for that big man right there. Lucas Bateman. And he will go to the line. Lucas Bateman tonight with 1 point, 4 rebounds. Played 8 minutes and 11 seconds tonight, to be precise. So trying to make every second count, and hits the back iron and gets the bouncing in.
That's another foul for Max Zalakos as well. 4 fouls so far. Doesn't want to be committing any more, especially you don't want to be causing a technical foul. He does a bit of a beef with Henry so far. He doesn't want to get carried away.
McKinney. Robertson. McKinney cutting down the middle. Richardson rise and shoot. Puts it through. Knocks it in for the triple from 3-ball land. Kerry Richardson with 7 points tonight. 50% from the field. Milan from the baseline jumper. Yes, swishes the two. The long two.
Very, very long two from Savage there. He's done fantastic today. He's
oh, what a nasty, nasty move by Mike McKinney as he tried to Euro it. But the elbow contact by Mr. McKinney makes it an offensive foul. Turnovers tonight, 19 for Bellarine, 12 for RMIT. Coach Vince would not be happy with those 12 turnovers.
Not at all.
Turnover, there's another turnover, the 13th turnover. Will it lead to a basket? Oh. Well, he was trying to spray that out. Lewis Varley from Geelong. But nobody there to seal the insurance shot. Henry. Big man on big man. Stuck. Posting up. Oh, out. Milan for the 3. Ooh, in and out. Unlucky. Here comes Robertson. Robertson tries to blow by. Fires. Push. Housing said you grabbed him first. So holding foul will be inbound with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. We are reaching the 5-minute 18 mark of this game, everyone. And I'm not trying to say that this game is a foregone conclusion. The scoreboard would say so, but Bellarine trying to finish as strong as possible.
Yeah, you could see it from an instant that it was a holding foul on Stan. I think of course, he's going to argue it as a captain, but clear as day.
McKinney, screened by Zalakos. McKinney shoots for the 3. Down the hatch it goes. Swishes the triple. Mike McKinney gets the 3 to go. Malik McKinney, should I say, gets the 3 to go. Handoff. Not the best handoff. But they are pressing the Bellarine team. Varley on the spin. Richardson goes up and in. Richardson finishing strong. Richardson looks like he's got a bleeding lip. And one. He gets the bucket and the bang. And Henry. And Mr. Housing was very clear with that goal.
Yeah, look, the referees have done fantastic this game as well. Nothing to fault either. They've done it fairly. Here's a check-in for RMIT. The man who's had more retirement calls than probably Michael Jordan when he switched to the MLB. Darcy Daniels, former Melbourne Tiger, checked into the game. This man called quits after they won the championship, and then you best believe I see him back day one of preseason. He's just like, oh, that retirement didn't last long.
Darcy Daniels, former Melbourne Tiger, youth player and junior player. He likes the Joker, Nikola Jokic, as his favorite player. He's been around basketball for a long time.
Oh, he's got family in basketball as well.
That's right.
Having an uncle that's probably one of the greatest Australian basketballers in Andrew Gaze.
Well, how many people grew up with the Melbourne Tigers?
I was going to say.
When this league was just getting stronger and stronger in the 90s, with the Perth Wildcats led by Alan Black and Lindsay Gaze, who led the Melbourne Tigers at the Glass House. McKinney, rise and shoot, And he's fouled. He will go to the line. I tell you what, RMIT has given some careless fouls away in this fourth quarter, Jimmy.
Yeah, if we just look at the foul count very, very quickly for the current 5 on the court, Daniel Steen with 3 fouls, Henry with the 2, one of them being a technical foul, and Lucas Bateman with the 1, and Darcy Daniels racking up his first foul of the night.
And McKinney, very, very inconsistent performance tonight. 11 points, 57% from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Missed a few free throws as well, which we didn't expect. But I think that's a position that, no disrespect, that Bellarine will want to look at, the point guard position. You know, they've got Seth Garcia and Malik McKinney. So, you know, when you bring in a new coach, there's going to be bound to be changes. Drives, offensive foul, committed by the veteran, Darcy Daniels.
Flailing arm there from Darcy Daniels. Second foul on the day. Timeout's being called, it looks like. And it's a Vincenzo Rivetto timeout. So we'll take a very, very short lapse in play there from...
Did you see Vince with... That was a bit of a theatric right there. Was it a holding foul, ref? Okay. Yeah. It was.
He loves to ask the question because he's one of the most technical, animated, but he's so thorough in his job, and he's the coach. He's been this coach for a reason for so long because he's so thorough in what he does, and regardless if he's winning by 50 points or 1 point, it's the exact same attitude. He will yell at the bench, and he'll get really animated at the bench if they've done something wrong, and it's a massive blowout, because it's the simple habits in this game and these games where you're up by a lot that matter the most, because it's the habits that you want to keep in those tight matches. You don't want to just let it loose at all. But yeah, look, props to them. He's done such a good job with this team.
Well, Vince, one thing about that that I know about him is that when he wins, he's like, okay, good win, and then like he'll just look at film, and that's the end of it. When he loses, he'll probably look at the video like 12 times.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
like find out the reason why. I mean, every coach hates losing, but so analytical, so thorough, and it's so impressive that he's doing it with a day job as well, and coaching this team, and running a family. It's super impressive.
Yep. A big quote from him that I've always stuck is that he hates losing more than he likes winning. He
tells me that every time. Yep. But that's what you want in a coach, to push you to become better. RMIT much better than last weekend. Handoff, trying to penetrate, posting up, takes the bank shot, doesn't go down, and quickly the veteran tries to go inside, but shoots for the high arcing 2, rebound up. Oh, nicely done by Henry. He's got a bit of physicality and lip in him, but he's definitely got good hustle to get the rebound and the basket. Henry now with 13 points tonight. Posting up, size mismatch. Can Richardson take advantage? Gives up the shot, goes for the 3. No joy. Quick move, Henry. On the spin, Henry. Nasty handles by Henry. Not quite.
It looked good, didn't it?
It did. Quick outlet pass, which led to Robertson kicking to the corner, and they just could not hang on to it. That is Max Koss, the occupational therapist. And he's really bummed about that, but can't blame him. Confidence is not ultra high with this Bellarine team, but you know what? X Factor, they're really nice bunch of guys. Very good to talk to, very easy to share about their basketball backgrounds and their love for the game. And a lot of them, Jimmy, a lot of them are former junior representatives, who represented the state, won junior divisional championships. They've been part of the game for a very, very long time.
I think that BigV championship is probably NBL 1. Yes, okay, NBL 1's fantastic, but I feel like the most experienced players in Australia, in Victoria especially, are playing BigV state champ. A lot of them played with each other as well as juniors.
Lucas Bateman bricks both shots. 1-on-3 situation. Rejection. Sends that away. SWAT team defense. Lucas Bateman.
Lucas Bateman says no. He's had a great game, Lucas Bateman, so far. Timeout has been called
by
from
Bellarine. So we're just going to take a quick breather, everyone. But when we come back, more basketball. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're just joining us for the very first time in this game. It is the RMIT Redbacks 98, the Bellarine Storm 69 with 2:47 to go. You're with me, Ben, and Jimmy. And Jimmy, an entertaining game. Big shots hit from both teams, but one thing that both teams' coaches will look at, which is, you know, the coach Nick from the Bellarine team and Coach Vince from the RMIT team will look at is those high turnovers. 15 for RMIT, 22 for Bellarine.
Yeah, Bellarine real stick out like a sore thumb there. 22 turnovers in a game where you're okay, it's a blowout, but you really can't be turning over the ball that much. I think that the scoreline probably flatters RMIT a little bit.
But one stat that is positive for RMIT, which Coach Vince would be happy about, out-rebounding the Bellarine team 40-30. Bellarine now with the package. Wants to deliver in the lane. Runner. Couldn't get that to go down. Pushing foul. 2 shots to the line. They go. And this time for Bellarine, it will be Lewis Varley, who's got 9 points tonight. Make that 10. 33%, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal, 1 foul committed. He's been more of a role player for this Bellarine team. Now RMIT using the bench, which is good, because they've got, not even in the next 24 hours, they've got a game. Backdoor cut! Lost the handle. And Darcy Daniels made the cut, tried to drive to the rim for the layup, but he was definitely held up and caught. Not long to go. Hope you've enjoyed this one, everyone. Koss on the spin. Sweeping hook shot. Couldn't get that to hit and go down. Bateman could have moved a lot quicker. Bruno, Matthew Bruno, bounce pass. Drives. Off balance. Couldn't get that to go down. Gets it back. Looking for help. Hook shot denied. Transition. But RMIT backpedals and gets it back. Good defensive transition. Bruno saying, hold on, hold on. Tries to do the cross. Fires the 3. Off.
Yeah, I mean, Joshua Henry a bit overzealous there, trying to hit a long bomb.
The long bomb will just go down. It goes bang. Varley. And the referee, there's a change right here for Clancy Whelan coming on for the Bellarine team. He hasn't played, I think he hasn't played at all. This is the first time we're seeing him, really. Clancy Whelan.
Looks like another bench player.
Yeah, very much so.
He's played 2 minutes, actually.
So I think the Coach Nick has brought out the white flag. Takes it to the rack. Got physical. And the RMIT bench applauding like they won an Oscar.
Grandpa Darcy having to get
oh, go easy, big fella, go easy.
Having to get help up from his players.
He can't listen to this game tonight. So yeah.
He's not going to do anything to me if he listens back to this. I love the bloke. He's got such great attitude towards his team. I think that last year he played a pretty big part, but he knew this year he was going to take a step back, and he was fine with it. He just wanted to stay a part of this club and be a part of this organisation and the mission that Vince has got. And that really shows a team player, and that really shows someone who's not there for anything else but to be for his team.
Well, playing some critical minutes. Positive guy. Out. Guarded by Bruno. Penetrates. Up. Double dribble. Good call by Housing, the referee.
It was really good there from Kenny Huynh, who looked to double team, but he backed out to try guard that corner three, which led Lewis Varley into a...
Bellarine trying to do a full court press earlier. Kenny tried to thought about the three. Takes the three! Kenny couldn't get that to go down. Whelan attacks. Gets that to go down. His first basket of the game with over 30 seconds to go. RMIT will get the win. But the only question is, what will be the margin? Up, animated shot, circus shot right there by Joshua O'Henry. Mr. O'Henry with 15 points tonight, 3 rebounds and 1 block. He's been solid.
Lead up to 24 now.
Richardson upstairs!
Oh.
Boom time! Takes it to the rack and stuffs it down hard. Like turkey stuffing.
That was naughty. He had no right to do that. Didn't get a permission slip from his mum, but he's just said, I'm taking flight.
Well, he went charter right there, so. And that is the ball game, everyone. The RMIT Redbacks go back to winning ways as they defeat the Bellarine's team 100-78. What a game. And even though it was a big scoreboard, big win by the Redbacks, still some positives for the Bellarine team because they've just changed their coach. They've got an interim coach at the moment, a new coach on the way, and they're making changes. But they gave it a full red, hot Aussie crack.
Yeah, look, you can't really, hang anything on the effort from Bellarine. They played well. They're undermanned. They've got a new coach. They've had a new coach turnaround in the last 2 days. I think for any team to put up still 78 points in a new team has been difficult, and they did well. I think that, they had to. And I think everything else now is going to be an improvement, and it's only up from here from them.
Well, Darnell Hoskins, in my opinion, the player of the game with 30 points and 2 steals, 2 assists, and also his rebounds. He's got 2 rebounds.
It's actually Kenny's birthday today, I've just remembered.
What a birthday present.
I know, getting him in. I reckon that's why he got minutes as well.
3 points tonight, 8 minutes. And 8 is a lucky number in many parts of the world.
3 personal fouls as well.
Well, we don't talk about that. Let's just talk about the fact that he hit a big 3. So
I think if we can get him over, it'd be great to try and steal Darnell Hoskins Jr. Sophia's a media manager. I'm going to say if we can try get DJ to have a chat if he's got some time, it'd be great. So I think Sophia's going to give me the camera, which is definitely my camera that she's using, but that's okay. And she'll try get DJ Hoskins Jr. to have a chat with you, Ben, because he put up some great numbers tonight, and he played a fantastic game. He got rested a little bit, 23 minutes.
Yeah, well,
on court, 30 points, unbelievable. 8 from 3 as well. As DJ finds the way to our commentary box, and I'll give him the can so you can have a chat to him, Ben.
That's right, mate. So DJ coming into the commentator's box, everyone, to have a chat with me, Ben Ibrahim, as he's putting on the commentator mic on right now. We are talking to the player of the game with 30 points, and Darnell Hoskins Jr., the man is DJ. DJ, congratulations on a great performance. What did this performance mean to the team? Not so much about the scoreboard, but especially about after last week not playing very well, but coming out strong tonight and just really hitting big shots and rebounding like machines.
So I know last week, obviously it was a letdown, and we, harped over it after the game. And we just said we got to be better because, obviously we're a better team. We're more than capable of winning those tight games and, just getting it all from the get-go. You know, we're a very strong team at every position, and every game we got to come out to dominate.
Well, how did you feel in terms of not playing last week? And I know that's not easy for a player, like, you know, not playing and then all of a sudden coming out. I mean, is that why you came out hard tonight from the get-go, really, really trying to, like, let out all that steam that was just built up from last weekend?
It's just all about preparation. I'm in the gym every day.
Nice.
Maybe even 2 times a day. And, you know, after sitting out last week and, you know, evaluating everything and actually seeing the game and watching the mistakes that we made, it was easy to correct, you know, watching film and then, you know, implementing it and getting in the gym.
And tomorrow, there's no rest for the wicked, they say in basketball. You're taking on one of the best teams in this competition, the 23 champions, the McKinnon Cougars. Tell us about the prep and how important the next 16 hours will be.
You know, preparation is going to be very key. We need to get off our feet. Obviously, enjoy this win tonight. You know, we got about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours to enjoy it, and then it's straight to McKinnon. They're a very good basketball team. Very good, very well coached. I have a lot of respect for them. You know, as soon as we get out there, it's go time. We don't. Yeah, when we're in between those lines, it's, you know, it's war. So expect an all-out war tomorrow.
Well, man, all the best for your game tomorrow. We'll be following it, and congratulations on a great performance tonight. That is our player of the game, Darnell Hoskins Jr., everyone, with 30 points tonight, just over 23 minutes. But before we say goodnight, Jimmy, any final words to the viewers before we say goodnight and join the BigV YouTube channel tomorrow when RMIT take on McKinnon?
What a pleasure it's been, Ben. It's been fantastic to have you down at the web to call this game. What a great game it was.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Fantastic.
Absolutely
fantastic.
More games to come. So on behalf of Jimmy Worth and myself, Ben Ibrahim, and everybody here at the RMIT Redbacks and the BigV Championship, thank you for watching this game tonight between the Redbacks and the Storm. And congratulations to both teams for putting on a fantastic basketball performance. Take care, everyone, and until the next time we meet, good night.